Okay, like many of you, we had a bunch of VHS tapes of family video that I wanted to convert to DVD. So for the last week or so, I've been looking around. I wanted the software and also the connections needed. I know that some will include the software but not the connections. So I wanted something that included both. So I settled on this software here. Let me open up the manual. VHS2DVD Wizard. This is the manual we're looking at. Has a table of contents, installation instructions, and then setting up your computer for video capturing. Now the video capturing is an intense procedure, so you really don't want to be on the computer while this is going on. So set aside a couple of hours or whatever, depending on the length of the VHS tape that you're using. Okay. Minimum system requirements. I have Windows 7. Obviously you have to have a DVD burner on your computer, a VCR, and like I said, the connections come with the software, so you don't have to worry about that. Available USB 2.0 port, at least 15 gigabytes of free hard disk space, especially if you're going to load the video to your computer. And this is what you get basically. You have the DVD Wizard along with the capturing device, and then the connectors here, the third connection that goes into your video out of your VCR, and then the rest of it's connected to the appropriate connectors on the capturing device, matching the color, yellow with yellow, red with red, white with white, and so forth. And it gives you a detailed procedure here. But basically you're going to load the DVD and then just click on each of these individually. Install a video capture device, install the Wizard, and then of course the manual will be installed also. And then just follow the instructions. And you will need to reboot your computer. So note again, when connecting the video capture device to the computer, do not plug it into a USB hub port splitter. When I started this video, I actually had a splitter since I wasn't going to do much with the recording thing. I thought it was okay, but I had issues with it, so I had to go back and adjust and plug in the capturing device to a regular USB hub and not a splitter. Otherwise I didn't get any video out of it. So you want to maximize your performance. Plug the video capture device into the computer right after the reboot. Okay, you close the program, and of course the rest of it here is adjusting your computer, the screensaver and the power and so forth to maximize the video capturing procedure. So that's pretty much explanatory there, self-explanatory. This is what you're going to see once you click on the icon for the Wizard. I'll go over that with you a little bit later. These are some of the settings that you need to have it on. If they're not already there, you should you can adjust those. The default setting here on the profile is 4:3. I actually use another setting, but you can go with that. I used a 16:9. Okay, but the default is 4:3. and it does have an editing feature. However, it's kind of limited. Now with my home videos, I really didn't want to delete anything, so I pretty much copied. I think I've done about 10. Copied the content right to the DVD directly without editing. If you've got some movies, some old movies with commercials, and you want to do some editing, you can do that. But it is limited on what you can do. But if you're just interested in copying the content to DVD, it works pretty good. And then of course it has a section on frequently asked questions. So if you have any issues, I recommend you read through these questions. Maybe it's the answer is here somewhere. If it's not, then they do have a website where you can go and submit your issues right here. I did have one issue that I had to go to this website right here, and they responded within 48 hours to the problem that I had. Okay. Now, once you have everything installed, the software will put the icon here on your desktop and the manual here on desktop. Now, one issue that I had is I had a manual already in my folder here, the desktop folder. So I deleted this one, and when I did, and I wanted to burn its DVD, it prompted me for the DVD Wizard. So when I had to put the Wizard in there, and so I went to that website and pointed out the issue, and they investigated it. And what I did was I went ahead and put the manual back on the desktop, and it worked. And to me, it didn't make any sense. So they told me that they could see the reason why. They couldn't explain it, but so I had an issue. So I recommend that if you have issues with that, I would just leave the icon on the desktop, both the Wizard icon and the manual. But that's the only issue that I had. That if when I put the manual in my desktop folder here, I had to put the DVD in there for the program to work. But as long as they were on the desktop, I can't explain it. They evidently couldn't explain it. So that's the issue that I had. Now, once you're going to get ready to capture the video, plug in make sure your computer or the VCR is connected to your capturing device, and then plug in your capturing device to the computer. And again, remember, not in a splitter, directed to a USB hub. And then click on the icon. Now, depending on the age of your computer, you might not be able to do this, but you can record directly to the DVD. So this is what I did. I clicked record direct to DVD. So I hit record, and of course you have to have of course obviously a DVD on your drive there. And then click on this record button. Click the play. On your VCR, and the video comes out, and you're ready to go. Click on record here, and it starts recording to your DVD, or burning it to your DVD. Let me stop this. Now, if you just want to copy the content directly, then you can just go away and do something, because it's going to take a while. On average, mine would run, and I had pretty much the VHS tape was pretty much, I would say, 90% full of content, and it averaged around 2 hours. So you just have to play the length of the tape, right? So it averaged about 2 hours. So then I would just come back, and while it's recording, it's telling you how much memory you have on the DVD. When it would get close to 0, then I would just go ahead and stop, because when you click record here, this turns to a stop button. So when I was getting close to finishing, I would just hit the stop button here, and I would finalize. Then I would click on finalize DVD. And if you don't click on that and close it, you're going to lose it. Okay, so once you click the stop button here, again, when you click record, this button would change to stop. So when you're getting to the end there, just stop. You can set, if you pretty much know how much you have on the tape, and you know how much the DVD is going to hold, you can click on this and set this to stop automatically. So you can set it to 1 hour or 2 hours, whatever you want, and it'll do it by itself, and then just come back when it's over and click on the finalize. But it's not going to be converted until you click on finalize DVD, and that'll take a couple of minutes or so, and then it'll open the drive, and you can take your DVD out and test it and so forth. Or if you want to, you can record directly to your computer. Okay, and then come back and burn it to the DVD. So at the beginning, I started just burning it directly to the DVD, and that worked fine. But there was one occasion where my Windows software was not responding, so it had to close the program. So because it closed the program and I hadn't finalized it yet, I lost the DVD, and because I didn't have a rewritable DVD, of course, I had to put in a new one. Okay, of course, they're only like what, 60-80 cents, whatever. So on the next ones, I went ahead and recorded directly to the computer. So here's what I did in that case. Let me just. So I'm going to start over again here. I didn't have to close it, but. Here it is. Okay, so this time I'm going to just hit the record, but I didn't click record to DVD or create DVD yet. So I'm just going to click a record, but I'm going to hit the play button on the VCR. So I click the play button on the VCR, so there it is. And then I'm going to click record. Okay, and then it's recording directly to the computer. Now the thing that I didn't do here that I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this again. I'm going to stop it, because what you want to do first before you click on record is you want to name this. Okay, so let me do this first. Let me click on this icon here. And I'm going to name this. What you see there is what I recorded. Notice it has capture, but there's no name on it. So I'm gonna title this "Waiting," and then click on Save. Okay. So now here at the end, you don't see it, but it has "Waiting." So now if I click on Record. It's recording it directly to the computer. And of course this is where it's putting it, so keep track of where it is. This is videos from digital camera. Okay, gives you the date there. So I'm just going to record a little bit and then stop. And I'll stop the VCR. And then let's go back and look at okay, so let's click on this one. This is the first one that I did that I didn't name. And that's the wedding. Okay, Okay, enlarge this. That's the one. Okay, then close it. And there's the one that I named. Okay, so you want to name it so you keep track of what you recorded. Okay, so there's the winning again. And close. Okay, so let me just go over this briefly again. If I wanted to record directly to the DVD, say I recorded something to my computer and I wanted to create a DVD, then I would click on Create DVD, and then I would add the video. Okay, so add the video. So let's say I wanted to record this to DVD, and I would click on that. Okay. So suppose this was a whole tape of video. Obviously it's just a few seconds, but let's suppose this is a whole tape of VHS tape. Okay, these are the settings. So this is 16 by 9, which is what I said. You can change this to the default of 4 by 3. And then if you want to create chapters, you can do that. Okay, so that's easy to go from section to section. So if you want it if it's a real long one, you can go every 15 minutes, or you can change this every 10 minutes, every 9 minutes, whatever. It'll create a chapter. So it's easy to go from one section to the other. And then you just click on Create DVD. So click on this. Obviously I don't have a DVD on my drive, so I'm not going to click on it, but click on Create DVD, and then it will put a taskbar right under there. And I found that if you record it to your computer, so let's say you have a 2-hour video, you record that to your computer, and then do it this way, it'll take around 5 to 10, 12 minutes or so to burn the DVD. Now if you burn it directly to the DVD, so let's suppose I just don't want to save it to the computer, I want to do directly to the DVD. Click on Record the DVD, and then right here where you have title, you go ahead and put in your title, whatever you want to call that DVD, and then click Record. Click Record. Okay. Now, on this one, if you just click Record and just let it ride, obviously it'll record the whole thing, and then it'll prompt you when it's it'll stop when it's finished, and then your last step then would be to finalize the DVD. So come and check to see what's going on, and then click on Finalize DVD. That'll take a minute or so. And then once it's out, it'll open the door and the DVD comes out, and it's ready to go. Now, if you want to create chapters, you have to do that manually. See, the other option when you copy directly from the computer to the DVD, you could set it to the chapter length. But here, if you do it this way, you can still create the chapters, but you have to do it manually. So the way it works is you would come over here and say, let's say 15 minutes go by and you want a chapter right there, so click on Stop, or click the Record. Yeah, because this will be, when this is recording, this will change to a stop button. So click on the Stop button, and then click on Record again, and it picks it up again. So every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes, click on Stop and then Record again, and that'll create a chapter if you want the chapters. Okay, so then you go that way until you finish, and then you click on Finalize, and there you have it. Now, that's pretty much it as far as the software goes. And like I said, if you want to edit, click on Video Editing, and then select your input, video. So click on this button right here, and let's say I bring this one in. We click on play, and there you have the waiting again. And then these little bars here, you can move these in and capture a certain part that you want to delete. Okay, I didn't mess with that. Like I said, it's kind of hard to delete stuff when you're looking at family videos. And like I said, it's not that easy to do it, to capture the exact spot that you want to delete. However, if you have Movie Maker, and if you don't, Windows 7, you can download it for free from the internet. Is real nice to edit stuff. So let's say hit home and add video. Okay. And then so here I have some videos. I bring them in, and you can play. You can play the videos. So here I have one of my daughter and myself. Christmas back in '88. It's a long time ago. But let's say I just wanted that much of it. Then I would just click on edit here, and I would say, okay, click to set endpoint. So I want to end it there. So it deletes everything. Or I could just put it here, my starting point, my end point over here, and editing. I could put a title. There's animations here that you can use, and so forth. So this one does have a lot of features where you can edit your movies. Again, this is Movie Maker, which comes with Windows 7. At least mine came with it. If it doesn't, you can download it for free from the internet. And the thing that I like about this one is also, once you bring in your movie, you can edit, and you can also burn it to DVD. So right here, it says save movie. Okay, so there are your options. For the computer, notice it has burn a DVD. So right here, if I click on burn a DVD, just put a DVD on the drive, and you're good to go. Now I haven't used this. To burn a DVD. I have used Movie Maker to do a lot of editing of other stuff, but for the family videos, I pretty much copied them the way they were. But this one does have a lot of editing features, burn it to DVD, and works great. Okay. Well, that concludes the video. I hope this is helpful. Like I said, I've been wanting to convert our videos to DVD for a long time. Some of them were pretty old, almost 28, 29 years old. My kids are all grown up, but I hope this helps, and we'll see you in the next video.